Ron, you get these kinds of questions often when you're about to pass someone, but tonight you'll probably pass Shaq in playoff scoring. I'm just interested in your perspective on him as a player, what he meant to the league.
I think in my lifetime, probably the most dominant basketball player I've ever seen.
Pretty to the point.
Ron, after the Game 1 victory, there's already articles out there saying, is Cleveland the new favorite for the NBA Finals? Almost as if you don't have to win the next 3 games. Can you talk a little bit about that, and are people overlooking your opponent right now, and how important is it to keep the focus that you have?
I'm probably the wrong guy to ask that question. That absolutely means nothing to me, what everybody is saying. I get my guys ready and prepared for Game 2. We understand how important it is tonight, and if they can come in and get a win, then they feel great going back home.
But you guys be 9-0 and challenged at the same time. Do you think you have to at some point to be truly challenged?
No, I don't think you have to lose. We don't want to lose. That's what we're here to do. We want to win every game that we step out on the floor. We've been challenged in this postseason multiple times by Detroit and also by Atlanta in the first 2 series. And we just persevered and was able to come back from it and win those games. So we don't want to lose. That's not our mindset. Should never be our mindset. I don't get when people say you need to lose a game to go through something. I think we went through some things, and if we happen to lose a game, we have to be able to bounce back for it. But that's not our mindset.
Caught me off guard a little bit on the Shaq thing. You've talked at length about looking up to Kobe and T-Mac, and you got Iverson, all of the players around that time. Was Shaq just too big, play too differently from how you were going to play to really try to emulate him or look up to him or anything like that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was out of my height, weight league to try to emulate his game. I was a guard growing up and then became a forward, so I never tried to emulate my game after him. But I admire what he was able to do out on the floor, by pure force and dominance, his ability to play at that speed, to have that size and to carry that type of force that he had.
LeBron, J.R. Smith said that one of the most difficult things was understanding that he could be such a valuable part of this thing without touching the basketball, just being such a force in the defensive end. How critical has his ability been to defend in this whole kind of brain scheme?
Well, the 2 guards in our league are very good. Obviously, our point guards kind of control our league, but our 2 guards are very good in this league. And to be able to have a guy that takes that side of the floor very seriously, and puts a lot of pressure on himself to get stops throughout the course of a game, adds another dimension to our team, and J.R. Smith gives us that.
LeBron, there's another individual that's still in headlines, has worked in the media for 55 years, Dick Goddard from Akron, Ohio. What do you think about Dick Goddard and things that he's done?
Anytime you're able to work in one profession for 55 years, I think it's a salute to you, no matter what you're doing. I mean, you're doing something right, and people enjoy what you do, so I think it's great. Also, him being from Akron, Ohio was definitely a plus.
Ron, you talk about Game 1 being a game, kind of a feel-out game. What kind of, in Game 2 is kind of an adjustment game. What kind of adjustments are you guys making, and what kind of adjustments do you anticipate from your opponents?
Well, we made some adjustments, and we'll be ready for it tonight. Not quite sure the adjustments they've made, obviously, because we're not with them. But we know that they're going to have an adjustment coming into Game 2. So we have to be ready for whatever.
You expecting the same kind of physical style from the Raptors?
Wouldn't expect anything less.